Yo, what's up, guys, and welcome back to the What's Good podcast.
Yes.
Simon stole my socks, man.
Okay, I brought these. I just wanted to, show them. He just showed these to me now. Look how big they are. If you can't see them right now, they are the size of my head. That was way too close to my face.
Yeah, can you not?
These are huge.
They're woolly socks. For those listening on the audio, these are woolly socks, and I
The
used to wear
size
them.
of my head.
I used to wear them in Nottingham, and they were so comfortable, and I stopped wearing them. I put them over my socks, by the way, because I don't like it. I don't like my feet touching wool. You know what I mean?
I'm like being deadly serious. This is the size of the stocking that my dad and like my mum use at Christmas.
Sorry? You mean the stocking that Santa uses?
No, because it's their stocking that Santa puts presents in.
Oh.
They still use the stocking.
All right, then.
Do you not use a stocking?
Yeah, I do.
You wear stockings?
No.
These are huge.
Yeah, and also the comfiest thing you'll ever wear. Don't put them on.
You say that like you actually feel them. You don't feel them. You're putting them over your socks.
You do
So
feel them
can't say-
some kind of way.
But you can't say they're the comfiest thing you'll ever wear.
Right.
Especially if you won't let me wear them.
Do you wear slippers?
Yes.
Then you know what I'm saying? They're kind of like
No,
slippers.
I don't, because I wear them on my bare feet.
Oh, that's gross though, because they get all sweaty.
They're mine. I ain't sharing them with you.
But then when you move your toes around, it can get a bit like.
That's when I take them off, let my feet breathe. And then
Nah,
put
just
them back
wear
in.
socks, man. Wear socks and then put your slippers on.
So wear 2 pairs of socks.
Yeah.
These are
Don't pull them up,
huge.
man. I'm going to put one on right now.
You actually?
Yeah. I brought them for the podcast specifically.
Honestly, I'm in a t-shirt and shorts right now. This guy's in tracksuit bottoms with 2 pairs of socks on
And a coat.
and a coat.
Yo, I'm getting comfortable. This is why I have it so cold in
Why
here.
they look festive?
Well, it's nice to be festive all year round. But let me tell you a funny story, right? So I wore these the other day with some socks, with some trainer socks. And then I was streaming the next day, and I put them back on while I was streaming. And I put them on midstream. And I said to the guys, I was like, why does it feel weird? I think I've put them on wrong. Because I was streaming, I had no time to kind of make sure properly. The next day, I put them back on. And this time, the lump now is in like my toe area. So I'm like, wait, what's going on? Then I put my hand in and I realized I've left a pair of socks in before.
Oh my God.
So I'm wearing them, and this is another little pair of trainer sock. Well, one sock, not a pair. A little trainer sock just chilling in the bottom of it.
I can't get on board with this.
Bro, it's bare hot in here, man.
So why did you put them on?
Because of comfort. Sometimes... Shout out,
It's
okay?
bare hot in here. You know what the temperature is right now? You want
Go
to know?
on, tell me.
21.4.
That's ridiculous.
That's so cold.
It's not cold.
21.4. I walked in earlier, it was 21.1, and I literally had to turn the temperature up and get out.
Man, you're crazy, because if you were outside right now, 20 degrees would be like summer.
Yeah.
So we're in the summer right now.
No, we're not. 20. It's different. It's different.
It's different inside, yeah.
Yeah. And it's also, there's like air being pressed around the room, Or
Oh, okay, yeah, that makes sense.
Science.
Yeah, science. I love science.
Thanks, mate.
It's all right.
Anyways, this week is a huge week because it's finally happening.
Yeah.
GIB. ANESON, you need to be my hype man for this.
Okay.
So you got to be like the echo.
Okay.
Okay. ANESON GIB
Give.
versus
Versus.
Jake Paul.
Idiot. Yo, did you hear that? When you said Jake Paul, the room said idiot. That's so weird.
Mad.
That's so odd, man.
So yeah, they are fighting this Friday. This is obviously going out on the Wednesday, 2 days before the fight.
Yeah.
If you're listening to it afterwards, the fight has already happened. You know who won.
Yeah, we're doing a bit of a pre-recording here just because obviously Simon's going to Miami. I'm doing some shows next week, so we have to kind of prepare a little bit for this one.
Yeah, we got a big week each.
A big week, man. Yeah.
And then Miami for 4 days, and then New York for 4 days or 3 days.
New York.
I'm gonna sing that.
Yeah.
Should I do a TikTok?
Yes,
I should do a TikTok.
bro. I did a TikTok. You saw it, right?
Yeah, I actually died. I'm not gonna lie. I went on it and I was like,
Oh, no.
Randolph's done a TikTok. This is gonna
Yeah.
be. And then I saw it as soon as the filter's on.
Yo.
Randolph's done a TikTok at Randolph UK.
Yeah,
on
check it
TikTok.
out.
Go follow him.
Bro,
check
they
it out.
They
It's
gave me a
actually
choice to choose Randolph UK or Randolph, and I chose Randolph UK.
good. Why?
I think I want Randolph obviously, but then I was like, I need them all to be the same.
I do get that.
So I want
But
Randolph UK.
you should have taken Randolph.
I know I should have. I've made a Byte now. Have you heard of Byte?
Yeah.
They're saying I'm not. I don't trust it yet, but I made an account just in case, and I've got Randolph on there.
So I think Jamie offered us like a beta code
Okay.
for Byte ages ago.
Oh wow.
And I was kind of there just like a beta as well. I'm not going to use
No.
it, so give it to someone who's like actually going to use it.
And give you feedback.
Now I regret it. Now I want it.
True. It's a little bit buggy still though, and I think that the bad part for Byte, if it is going to be trying, is it the guy who created Vine?
Yeah, I think so.
the hard part of that is like, obviously we did have like a void of Vine. Like there's a nice opportunity for someone to come in and create like Vine 2 in the space. Because obviously we all loved Vine. Very cringy at times, but we did enjoy it. But now like TikTok, I think is that now.
Yeah, TikTok is literally Vine.
Yeah, but it's just...
Because it was Musical.ly.
Yeah.
And that was... They went, oh, this is nothing on Vine because all it is people lip syncing.
But it was so big. It was still big though.
It was huge.
Still huge, yeah. Just not the right people.
It was just lip syncing.
Yeah.
That's why they changed it from Musical.ly to TikTok.
Yeah, and then they had that first year, you know, where you would do the reaction videos, and where it was actually like TikTok, where people would react to do the slide, like the remix type thing.
Yeah.
That was it a lot, but now it's kind of like on a new form now. And a lot of people, I was talking to my chat on my stream the other day, and they were like, "Oh, TikTok's so cringe," and I was like, "Hold on."
It is if you're watching the cringe people.
Exactly, yeah.
But you can find sick people.
And what I found is that the algorithm on TikTok just for me seems like really powerful. So I started like finding ones that I actually enjoy. So the TikTok I did, I just copied it off someone else, like a trend.
Yeah, so that's trends on TikTok are ridiculous.
Yeah, because you can just click the audio and you can just use their audio in your own one. So it's kind of fun. So I started watching a few that I actually liked. Whoop, dropped my phone. I started watching some that I actually liked, and then now my homepage and my For You page, whatever, is all funny stuff. Still now and then I'll get a girl that's just stood there doing nothing. What? Oh,
JJ's just started playing his new song.
Yeah, he is.
It comes out in 2 days. Comes out on the 31st, right?
That's not 2 days, fam. Oh yeah, sorry, yeah. No. Yeah.
I'm doing it when the podcast goes out, Randolph.
Yeah, no, I'm with you. I'm with you. Also, my EP.
Yeah, Randolph's EP is also out.
I'm going head to head with JJ. He thinks he's going to get number 1. He's actually going to get number 7 because all 6 of my songs are going to get number 1 through 6.
Imagine.
But now, yeah, check out Wake Up Call featuring Trippie Redd. Also check out my EP Going Clear. Pre-order it now as well.
We went off on a tangent.
Yeah, let's get back a little bit.
Okay, so then TikTok, is follow Randolph UK, and also I think it's sick.
It's funny, man, but like you still get the girls that some girls do dances. I'm like, okay, that's fair enough. Like they said, doing
some of the dancers as well are so bad.
They are.
Not only are the dancers bad, the dances.
Yeah.
Are like some of the trends are literally all they do is like lift up their left arm and then put it down, and then their left arm again, and that's it. And they're like,
what's it cross or something? Yeah, but I'm talking specifically about the girls that just stand there and do nothing.
Yeah,
I saw a TikTok of a girl just cooking, and it's like 1 million likes. I'm like, what's going on? But yeah, once you actually get into it, guys, like every platform has cringy creators, right? YouTube has it as well. Yeah. You have to just get past the platform and get to the creator. I mean, I'm pretty sure this like app is like owned by like some Chinese billionaire. So I've got a little bit of something to be worried about. But in general, it's funny. So who cares?
Yeah,
comedy always wins. So I made one where I'm like breaking into my house. Go watch it. It's kind of funny. But it blew up, you know.
Did it?
Yeah, like I think TikTok is just like I don't
pushing
know.
You.
There's just so many people on there.
Well, that's what I'm seeing is like I'm seeing people who have 70k followers on Insta, and the same on their YouTube, and they're getting like 300,000 likes on TikTok.
Bro, it's mad.
I'm kind of there like, what is
I think it's just super viral. I think they just push everything, and I guess if it's a funny one, if it's good, it'll do well. So I had 30 followers, and now I've got 8,500, and my TikTok's got 145,000 views.
Mad.
And 22,000 likes.
Mad.
And like, I did like tweet it, but I didn't really push it that much.
Yeah, but a tweet, that's like...
That's
it.
Yeah, so that's kind of crazy, man. And I went to bed and it was just like doing all right. And then I woke up and it just like popped off.
Jeez.
So I'm gassed. It's just funny. I just enjoy it. Like, and then also like, you don't have to... It's not, you don't have to come up with the trend. You know, you make the trend funny.
If you watch TikTok, you'll have 10 videos.
Yeah,
you'll have 10 TikTok ideas within 10 minutes.
Yeah, have you seen that one where I'll make it before it goes live? This podcast goes live. But have you seen the one where they do the thing where it's like bop?
Yeah.
So
and
it's
they
like,
jump and it's
yeah. So it's like girls like in like a dressing gown, and then they like wear like nice clothes and that. I'm gonna do one where I'm in my dressing gown, and when I jump, I like fall through the floor.
Oh my god!
Or like you know when like the ocean just go when the ocean blows. I'm gonna do that next.
That's quite good. That's a good idea.
It's because when we were with SX, he just kept saying everything we would whatever we would do.
That made great TikTok.
Yeah. Him and his mate would be like, that would be a great TikTok. And I'm like, okay, let me check it out, and it's actually a lot of fun. Yeah. So
I did one with Talia the other day.
I saw that one. I saw that on my For You page.
The pointing one.
I don't follow you. I don't follow Talia. Well, no, I follow you.
Yeah, but it was on hers.
Yeah, but that was last year. You know when you did your football skills.
Yeah.
It was from then. So I just scrolled through and it was just you. Then I'm scrolling through and I see Chunks, Sharky as well.
The algorithm on there is like nuts.
Yeah. Well, some sort of like.
The thing is, as well, the videos are always like 5 to 10 seconds kind of thing. So it is.
Yeah.
It is kind of like you will get way more views than.
Yeah, because people loop it and that.
Yeah.
It's similar to Vine, very similar, but it's not restricted to the 6 seconds either.
Yeah.
Which
I kind of like that it's not restricted.
I think it benefits it because you can still do a short one.
But how long can you do a TikTok?
I think it's 60 seconds.
That's too long in my opinion. I have seen some that are good for 60 seconds.
Yeah.
But any that are 60 seconds always do the whole like for part 2.
Man, I saw one guy. He's so smart, bro. He was doing a TikTok where you know the American football goals, like rugby goals, the posts. So he's there throwing a cone onto the top of it. So he's at the bottom, like whamming a cone to try and land it on top, and he hasn't done it. But every day he's like day 1, day 2, day 3, and he's like follow my page to see if I do it. So I clicked his page to see if he did it, and the one I saw was day 8, and that was the newest one at that point. He might have done it by now, so who knows? Fair play if you did, bro. One of his Snapchat, one of his TikToks had like 30 million views. Man. And that was like day 6. Then day 7 is like.
Do you reckon he actually does one a day, or do you reckon he just goes there for 20 minutes, does
I thought
20
that,
throws?
But he had different clothes on, so if he does do it in one go, he has been changing clothes.
Committed.
Yeah,
committed.
Yeah, but to be fair, he could. Yeah, I mean, it's mad. Like it's just blown up.
He could go there with 5 outfits.
Yeah,
film 20 throws in each outfit.
Yeah,
and then
true.
Yeah.
But I just think that's what I love about the internet. You know, the world can be really like tough right now. Like mental health, or just like
World
War III, all this stuff. There can be a lot of like darkness in the world right now. But what I love about the internet is no matter what happens, the internet will always just be funny and make a joke out of it. So you can be you can be having a really bad day, but you can log on to like YouTube, TikTok, or Reddit or something, and you just laugh. Yeah. That's what I like about the internet. So I'm kind of like, if we are doomed, at least we're gonna go out laughing. Yeah. So that's fine. Go and check the TikTok out. It's fun, man. And my main point is that to those people who say like it's cringe, I'm like, yeah, okay, it can be, but just give certain creators a chance.
Well, that's like so there's a girl called Holly H.
Yeah.
I think she's going to like VidCon or whatever the thing, somewhere in the city or whatever the one is happening very soon.
Okay,
February.
VidCon.
I think it is VidCon, right?
Yeah. You gonna go?
I don't know. I always find myself going to them, but I don't want to like be announced or anything and let people down if I don't go. Yeah. But yeah, she's from Guernsey.
Okay.
And I think she's like Harry's like third cousin or something like that.
Wait, are you trying to insinuate that everyone from Guernsey is related?
No, it's just like she came up out of nowhere and Harry was just like, oh, she's taking my crown.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
I'm a goner.
Yeah.
But yeah, I don't know. I might post a TikTok.
You should.
I don't know. I don't know.
We should make one. Have you seen the one with the hand signals?
Yeah, I don't like them.
Why?
They scare me.
This one where it's like,
yeah,
no, not the pictures.
Yeah, no, I know. Where they do
yeah.
All that in a rhythm.
Yeah,
I'm like, oh no, I don't like that. When they do it two-handed, and I'm like, nope.
I think you could do it though.
No, my left hand doesn't work.
Okay.
Yeah. Anyways,
yep.
Rewind. Jake Paul versus ANESON GIB.
This will be our final prediction, right? Or our kind of like final
talk about it
before the fight.
Well, I mean, we'll talk about it in 2 weeks.
Yeah, I'm saying like before the fight happens.
Yeah. We'll talk about it in 2 weeks because obviously our next podcast we're recording before the fight as well because I'm away and well, actually, I'm just away.
Yeah, well, I got shows, but like
you'll be able to record it after.
Yeah. We got a guest as well tomorrow. We're not gonna say who it is just in case it falls through.
Yeah, we're filming it tomorrow for next week.
Yeah, film it tomorrow.
We have a guest. We won't talk about the fight, but for now, we're going to talk about the fight. I watched the 14 days. You haven't seen it.
40 days.
Is it 40 days or 14?
Yeah, 40.
Might be, it's 40 days.
Yeah.
Yeah, I watched the 40 days.
I haven't seen it. Big surprise.
But it's I think it portrays GIB as a little bit like crazy and almost like the bad guy, a little bit.
Yeah, I think that's the storyline though.
But GIB's part is 10 times more entertaining.
What is in the camp?
Yeah. As in Jake's is literally him like, he's like, oh, I'm so dedicated to this. I need to, work hard. I've gone to Big Bear because I have no distractions. Then kids come up and they take pictures with him and he's like, I'll stay in school, blah, blah, blah. Like he's proper like trying to be a role model.
Yeah.
Whereas GIB is just like, he doesn't know what he's got himself into. He's getting in the ring with a mentally unstable person.
Yeah.
And I'm going to just lose it in front of him and take him down.
Wow. Okay.
And the guy asking is just like, "What do you mean mentally unstable?" And he's just like, "I'm a nutcase."
Wait, is GIB saying that?
Yeah.
Okay, so it's not like the podcast. It's not like they're unfairly portraying him like that. He's
literally saying he's like,
Yeah, I mean, if you look at the build-up, and obviously we know Gib, but if you look on it as an outside point of view, I think a lot of people will see him as like crazy because the way he was trying to get his fight, up in Jake's face, calling him out.
He is when he gets in the ring.
Yeah,
Gib is such a nice, calm person.
Yeah,
but put him in that situation, and he is crazy.
Well, he knows how to entertain. It's like wrestling. It's like Gib to me is like not in terms of like the fighting or anything to do with the actual sport itself, but in terms of the entertainment behind it and how you actually get the fight. To be fair, YouTube boxing does actually remind me a lot about wrestling because it's more about the storyline, if not.
Yeah.
People do care about the fight. Obviously, it's a boxing fight, but it's a boxing match. But also, like the videos back and forward, you're irrelevant, now you're irrelevant. You're at JJ's event and you're squaring up together. It's kind of like a lot of things like kind of remind me of wrestling. So that's why I think maybe that's why a lot of people like it. But Gib has obviously had to get in Jake's face a lot. At the press conference where he's running on the stage, he has had to kind of put himself in like a crazy person's mindset to try and even first of all get the fight.
But he does that just in training in general.
Yeah, he's a nutcase. Yeah,
everything I've heard from like Vidal and Leon and stuff, they're all like, when he starts boxing, it's like a different person.
Yeah, he's just a machine, right?
Yeah. So Gib is like, there's one scene he's doing mountain running kind of thing, and he's there like, oh, it's knockdown season. Mm-hmm. He says one line. He goes like, "It's knockdown season. John Wick on smoke," like that or something like that. And it's just so.
Bro, can you imagine like Gib and Leon together? They'll just throw one-liners back.
Yeah, constantly. Just like John Wick out here, smoke season, Holly Wills, just back and forth.
Oh, they're crazy, man. They're jokes though.
Yeah, I'm nervous for this. Just in general, like I have full faith in Gib.
It's natural. It's the same with JJ. I was confident JJ was going to win, but I'm still nervous as heck.
This is JJ's first fight he's watching.
Yeah.
As a...
Well, you were saying before, he was like, oh, it's not that bad.
Yeah, it was about 2 weeks ago. He was like, yeah, I mean, it'll be fun. And now he's slowly getting more and more into it. And obviously he's not as... Like, he's heavily invested in Gib because they are like really good friends and sparring partners, blah, blah, blah.
Yeah.
But he's not as invested as we are with him.
No.
But... he does have the potential future fight of Jake if Gib loses.
Yeah.
So he is like heavily invested in this fight.
Yeah, if he wasn't so close to Gib, which he is, he'd still be rooting for Gib as much because he wants he wants Gib to beat Jake twice.
He just can't be asked.
Yeah.
Like, I'm gonna be honest. I'm like, there's no point fighting Jake. Just like,
there's not. Like,
he ain't on your level anymore.
It's funny because when we were first talking about maybe JJ's gonna call out Logan and Jake after the Joe fight, we were like, oh yo, JJ, this could be a big opportunity for you.
Yeah, we were like, that's almost. We were like, you are huge, but they don't need it.
Yeah,
and they literally played it. They went, we don't need this.
Yeah,
and then Logan had like the stuff happen.
Yeah.
And then he was like, actually, this could be a very good career move. If I fight and beat him, it's like a redemption. And then Jake got involved. And now Logan fell off, but got back on it now.
Kind of, yeah.
Like his videos, he's done 4 videos recently and they've all banged.
Yeah. But what I'm saying, kind of like, JJ is now above both of them.
I'd say so, yeah.
Yeah.
Logan's maintaining that like mainstream celeb status though in LA. Whereas I feel like Jake can't pull the numbers he used to pull.
No.
So I'm kind of like, you don't need to fight him. And if you are going to fight him, make sure you're getting like 70% of the purse, 80% of the purse.
Yeah, fully, yeah.
It's in the UK. It's when you want it.
Yeah.
You don't need it.
You don't need it, man. You don't need it no
You're
more.
doing songs now. You're doing songs with Rick Ross, Lil Baby, Trippie Redd.
Randolph.
Do your thing. Like, you don't need it.
No, you just don't. So, if you're going to do it, just make sure it's on your terms, like you say. It's still the thing with Jake as well is it's like kind of like his. I said this on the podcast before as well. His persona or his content, it's always been a little bit unique, right? But a little bit on the cringe side. But he's always had like a big following because, to be fair, he's always like, "Oh, Jake Paulers, make sure you guys are working hard." So I could see why he would have a lot of young fans who look up to him and do follow him every single day. As this like Disney guy. But do you think now he's acting like, oh, now he's the tough guy, the boxer? Do you think those type of fans there have kind of like not interested in boxing anymore? They're more interested in the whole American teen vlogger.
I think so.
So it's kind of like Jake really needs to win this fight.
Because in his video, he says about how his fans are. It was the one where
they'll grow with me.
Yeah, and he's like, yeah, my fans are growing with me. They're all starting to drive now. And I'm like, in America, can't
That's
you?
a weird thing to say.
Can't you also start driving at like 15 in America?
Yeah, you can drive very young in America.
15 or 16.
And don't you have
16.
to just? Am I right in thinking in America to pass a driving test, you just have to drive around cones?
Something like that. I think so.
But in the UK, it's so hard to. I mean,
It is.
I
Yeah.
found it. I'm a good driver, so it's kind of easy for me.
I mean, I passed first time.
Same, yeah.
I failed my theory a few times.
Oh, let's talk about this in a minute.
Okay.
That's a different topic. We'll get to that. Hold your thought.
So, yeah. So Jake versus Gib. What are your predictions?
6 rounds, right?
Yes.
3 minutes.
Yes.
I think that
10 ounce gloves, no head guards. Someone's getting knocked out.
someone's definitely getting knocked out. I think there's going to be. I'm not sure if there's going to be a stoppage. I think there will be. I'm going to go like 4th round, Gib.
That's literally mine. That's the same thing I'm on.
I think Gib will come out really quick.
I'm like 3rd or 4th Gib.
Yeah.
I think it'll get stopped just for bleeding kind of thing.
Well, Jake does bleed easily, right? We saw that in the Deji fight. Because everyone was saying, oh, Deji was like beating him up loads. I mean, Deji did do well in that fight. Put it out there. He did really well. And if he trained like he should have, he would have won that fight for sure. But it wasn't Jake saying the reason his nose was bleeding just because of he said my nose bleeds easily.
Yeah.
If that's the case though, and you're now fighting Gib, who's going to be like just like going at you,
punching.
Yeah, how much? I mean, I'm sure. I could be wrong here, but I'm pretty sure in boxing, like if you do bleed enough, they will stop it just for purely. They'll stop it to kind of like cover up the issue. And if they can't, and it's just leaking, I think they have to stop it. I think Gib will come out quick. I think Jake will also a little bit. Then I think it'll settle down. I think both fighters will be like, whoa.
Yeah, one punch to the head and they'll go, okay.
Yeah, we've definitely gone too hard here. This is gassing us up. The event as well is gassing us up way more than we thought it would. It'll slow down a little bit and then it's just about who can pick the other person apart. But I think Gib has got something in his mind where he is like, cannot stop. Like, you know how JJ had the documentary Can't Lose? I think Gib has that mentality more than JJ does.
Yeah.
I think like I am going to just run into you right now and you're going to have to either... Well, you're going to have to deal with me, man.
Like, what do you... There's that phrase, that's like, there's nothing scarier than someone that's got nothing to lose.
Yeah.
But then there's also the other phrase that's like, the only thing scarier than someone with nothing to lose is someone with everything to lose.
Yeah.
I'm kind of there like, because at the moment I'm like, Gib has nothing to lose.
Not really, yeah.
Like, he'll
say, obviously, in his mind, he will have like, I've got everything to lose because I can't lose this fight. But...
Yeah, but as in he's got like him winning would be everything. Yeah. So it is everything to lose, but he's kind of he's at the bottom right now.
Yeah. So
although actually saying that, he's getting more views than the 40 days thing.
Yeah.
His has got more views. They posted the same video, same day, more views.
Yeah. I mean, I remember saying to Gib, I'm not sure if I said this in the podcast either. I remember saying to him, like, before the fight happened, there's a point where it seemed like this fight wasn't going to happen. And I remember saying to him, like, even if you don't get this fight, still keep pushing and doing what you're doing because obviously there's a chance you still may get it, which you did. But also, if you don't get it, you're still becoming a bigger somebody, So still
your persona is so much bigger.
Exactly,
now.
yeah. So still keep pushing. So I know as a fighter in Gib's mind, all he wants to do is win. Now, he's not thinking about anything else other than to win. But say worst case he does lose the fight, he'll still be a huge name now, and he'll still be a lot further on where he was, and he's got a great platform to then go on for. So that's what you're saying when he's got not much to lose.
Yeah.
Yeah, whereas Jake has got everything to lose.
Yeah, because I'm like, Jake has got a huge career.
Yeah.
And I think if he does lose this, he's obviously not just disappearing.
Nah.
Like, his career's not finished. Like,
yeah, he's still got music going on and stuff. He's still got things going on.
And I mean, you're still pulling minimum like 500k views a video.
Yeah, which is nothing
like,
to,
if he goes back to daily vlogging, he's still doing... What, like...
Although, can you remember when he said if he doesn't earn $60,000 in a day, he'll cry?
Yeah, he's definitely not doing that right now.
No, he's not anymore. Yo, that video was jokes, man.
He's
like, bro, if I make $60,000 in a day, that's a bad day. I'm crying.
Yeah, that's so dumb.
Yeah, but no, yeah, he has to win this.
Yeah,
the way he's talking as well, he's just
Yeah, I mean, it's the same with everyone, isn't it? That's why I feel like YouTube boxing is so good because the quality is nowhere near the top level.
Yeah.
But I feel like the ones who are top level of the professional world, like
you can fight
Conor
again.
McGregor, their persona's so good, and I think that's what the YouTube side brings.
Yeah, for sure.
Like someone like JJ, for example.
Oh yeah, JJ and Logan are fully like the only reason they got to do what they were doing is because of like Floyd Mayweather, Conor McGregor.
Yeah.
Well, if it like, I mean, there's a lot more boxers as well who've kind of like had that flashy kind of like braggadocious kind of character. But yeah, they kind of like led the way for these guys, for JJ and Logan.
Yeah, for sure.
And pro boxers can go fight someone else. And also, they're like, I think that's the issue as well. In YouTube boxing, there's not that many boxers around, really.
That's the issue, yeah.
And I think a lot of people were really mad at DAZN for not including YouTubers. But I think now looking back, they'll probably say it was a good idea because
Who else would fight on this
because
card?
everyone on the undercard, none of them were boxers. Apart from Gib. Gib was the only boxer, I think, that was actually... I mean, maybe JMX was like a fighter.
JMX, but he's now stopped YouTube.
Yeah.
He did a UFC event.
Yeah, but then like say like Twin saying like shout out to them, that was like an entertaining fight, but they weren't boxers. You can't they cannot fight on the DAZN undercard, you know. It just can't happen.
No one really took it like JJ, Logan, Gib, JMX. They all took it serious kind of thing.
Yeah.
So it's like no one else will put that effort in.
Yeah.
And
So
I do get like don't put them on if they're not gonna take it that serious.
Yeah. So then like pro boxers will go and fight somebody else. You know, maybe they won't have the career they wanted to, and they'll have to like go down a little bit. But for YouTubers as well, there's no one to really go down to. Like you kind of got these. I mean, Deji wants to fight again, but not really in a position to right now.
That's the thing as well. You see another, like if you lose against a YouTuber and then you see another YouTuber win,
you're
not gonna like most of the time you're not gonna fight them. Like Joe Weller even said, "Oh, I didn't fight Gib because he'd batter me."
Yeah,
and it's like you watch one Gib fight. Joe Weller's there like I didn't even punch KSI.
Yeah. I'm so glad it didn't happen because we wouldn't have now Jake versus Gib.
Yeah,
but
true.
I would still would have loved to see that fight.
Now Joe's definitely like way too far behind Gib to fight him.
Yeah, he is.
Yeah, Gib's gonna be like much better now.
Yeah, I think people will actually see in this fight the level that JJ and because obviously Gib's got the same trainers, the same he's training at the same gym.
Yeah,
pretty much JJ's camp, Gib's got the same thing. You know, mountain runs all the same. Larry Wade. So I think people will see like the level JJ went through. I honestly don't think if JJ didn't go to Vegas, he probably wouldn't have won that fight.
No, yeah, he needed that.
That was definitely like the deciding factor of it. He needed to level up everything. So yeah, Gib's got that now as well. I think even Gib is like, whoa, yeah, this training is tough. Like, it's definitely not what we were doing in London. So yeah, I'm excited to see this, man. I'm excited to see this. I won't be there obviously, but I'll be supporting. I'll be supporting from home for sure. Man,
if you're listening to this before the fight, check it out on DAZN.
DAZN,
feel free. You know, I'm just trying to secure them tickets for future fights. Shout out Zone.
Yeah. Oh man, it's gonna be a good fight, man.
I'm terrified. Oh, I don't think I'm ringside for this.
Okay.
So I'm actually low key kind of happy. I don't think I want to be ringside again. Like ringside is even worse.
It is kind of.
It's literally like I can see their face so clearly, and every time they get punched, I see their eyes like look different directions and stuff.
Yeah, I think it can be tough. Also, like you don't have the, if you're ringside, obviously it's amazing to be ringside, but you don't get to choose where you sit, kind of. Whereas if you obviously, I don't know how you got your tickets, but maybe you have more control in where you sit.
I don't really, but
okay.
I think I've got some decent seats.
Okay, nice.
But yeah, so good luck to Gib.
As long as you haven't got nosebleeds, like Jake's gonna have. Banter. Did you get it though?
Yeah.
Because you know how they say when you sit at the high bit of... Got it.
Yeah.
Great.
Anyways.
I knew you were going to do a segue there, you know. I was like, I'm going to say this to kind of cut his segue up. Go on, do it.
I don't have a segue.
Oh.
No. You've thrown it off.
Okay, what were you going to talk about next? I've got one.
Okay,
speaking of, you know, Logan trying to get back into the mainstream.
I was going to talk about driving tests.
Oh yeah, let's go for that, yeah.
You said, let's talk about that.
No, I did. For real, this is a good segment. I want to hear about your driving test and mine. I want to hear myself talk.
I want to hear about my driving test. Let me tell you about your driving test right now.
No, Simon, speak about yours so then I can talk about mine.
Okay.
Now I'm
going to keep it short and sweet because I feel like it's, you know, I don't want to hear too long.
I go for it. You failed, right?
I failed my theory test.
How?
I think I failed 3 times.
How did you fail your theory,
The first time I failed, so there's 2 sections.
Right, yeah.
There's the questions.
Written, and there's the one where that has a perception.
Practical theory or whatever it's called.
Yeah.
It has a perception, yeah.
Yeah.
So there's those. So I passed the hazard perception.
Bro, that's hard, you know, I'm not going to lie.
And I failed the quiz by 1 mark.
What? Do you know what question it was?
No. But I failed it by 1 mark.
Bro, it was all you had to do was read the exercise book and just copy the exercise book.
I couldn't be bothered.
God damn it, Simon.
So I did it again.
You know what? I didn't revise for any of my like schoolwork, but I revised for my driving theory. Go on.
It's because it has more use.
Yeah,
it has more use in life.
True.
So then I did it again.
Yeah.
I passed the quiz. And the hazard perception, I failed by 1 mark. And I swear to God,
okay,
it glitched.
Bro, yeah, I can get that. No, I can
on
get
one
that.
of the one, you know, so
the software was awful, man.
They tell you that if you click too often, you'll get 0.
Yeah. All right, so for those who are in America right now who don't understand what the hazard perception test is, okay, it pretty much is a picture of a GoPro in a car, okay, driving around, and they put hazards in the video. So it's a real video clip. For example, like a bike will like drive out in the way.
Yeah, or like someone's about to cross the road and you're driving, so you have to click when you see the hazard.
Yeah.
And you get points. You get a point as long as you spot it early enough.
Yeah, but like Simon said, you can get points deducted if you click too much. However, there's so much, like obviously you're in a test right now. You're thinking like, what do they define as a hazard?
Yeah.
I'm like, technically that tree could fall over. You don't know that. You don't know that tree. So I'm like, okay, tree, man, old lady could just be, I don't know, old.
Well, yeah. So basically, if you click so often, because you're like, okay, hazard, because then you cover everything.
Yeah.
You like fail that little round.
Mm-hmm.
So I start the round and like I click go and I like accidentally double like click go and click.
Yeah, because
but that's only one click.
It was sometimes the machines were, I think we got in a pickle as well because it's like, it's double click.
Yeah.
So
but I just clicked go and it kind of like clicked again.
Oh.
And instantly it goes too many clicks. And I'm there like, I've just failed this round. And then I get the final result and they're like, sorry, you failed. And I'm there like, are you serious? And then the next one I did, I failed both of them by 1 mark.
Oh,
and then I passed the final one.
Hey,
I passed my 4th. And then I passed my driving test first time.
Yeah, that's the easy part.
But
nah.
the driving test,
Mm-hmm.
so you sit in the front, you're driving, you have an examiner next to you.
Yeah.
I had an examiner examining my examiner.
Okay.
So I had a person in the back of my car.
Yeah, you can actually request your own driving instructor in the car for the exam.
Can you?
If you want them to, you can have them in the back, yeah.
Okay, but I had someone examining them.
Okay.
So, and they were wham.
Really? The guy in the back?
Yeah.
Wow.
Like wham. And obviously at this point, I've only driven me and one person.
Yeah.
So I'm trying to do a hill start. I'm trying to do a hill start with an extra like 600 tons in the back.
So you're saying you've never practiced before with another guy in the car or another person in the car?
Not with 3 people in total. And this person, I'm talking genuinely 120 kg minimum.
That's crazy, man.
Like huge.
Yeah.
Huge.
Yeah.
So I literally do a hill start and I stall once. And I'm there like, oh my God, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. And they're like, don't worry, calm down. Carry on.
Imagine you in the car like, I'm so sorry right now.
I was literally I was panicking. Sorry. And then I get back and they tell me I've passed. I got like 13 or 14 minors or something like that.
No way.
So you're allowed 16 minors, which is stuff like not checking a mirror or like one mirror or something like that. Or 1 major, which is like, speeding or going into the wrong lane.
Like illegal. Illegal.
Something that's illegal or like really bad, could cause danger.
Yeah.
So I got a lot of minors.
Damn.
That was a mad sentence. but I passed.
Nice.
And the examiner examining the examiner,
okay,
to be fair, said like you didn't actually get that many minors. They just had to be extra strict.
Oh wow, because he was there.
Yeah, because if they miss something that I do, that would look worse on them than if they gave me.
Yeah,
points.
I get that. So you were unlucky, but lucky.
Yeah.
No, but then lucky again.
Yeah.
It could have been bad, but it was okay.
Yeah. But the thing I found out as well is they are only meant to pass a certain amount of people in a day.
That's mad.
Yeah. So that's why my instructor was literally there, like, make sure your test is early on in the day. Because if you do it at like 5 p.m.
That's screwed up.
Yeah. If you do it at 5 p.m. and they're like, I've already passed the amount I meant to, unless you drive perfectly, they'll look for something to fail you.
Wow, that sucks.
Yeah.
That doesn't seem fair. There must be a reason behind it, but I don't know what that would be.
I don't know. Okay, tell me about yours.
Oh, okay. So I passed really easily. No. I knew someone who didn't pass for 30 times. They did 30 tests, they passed. At that point, you have to think like...
Which part?
The driving test.
I think Ethan failed his a few times.
Not 30. I mean, at
no,
30
no,
times...
No. I mean
must,
like 2 or 3.
You must then go like, maybe driving's not for me.
Yeah, maybe I'll get a bicycle.
Yeah. No, so for my one, first of all, once I did pass my test, you know when you know what's funny? When you have a driving instructor, you never know how they drive.
Yeah.
Because you're always driving. However, when you pass your test, you're then not allowed to drive home because you're not insured anymore. So now he drives home. My driving instructor was a maniac.
Oh, that's not why they said I wasn't allowed to drive. They said I wasn't allowed to drive because they say they don't let people drive home because they might be a bit excited that they've passed or failed.
I don't think that's true, man.
That's what they told me.
I think they lied to you. I think it's insurance because like before you're a pupil who hasn't passed their test yet, and you're insured to drive their car because they are a driving instructor. But once you pass, you're no longer their student anymore. So then you're not insured anymore.
But you've passed.
but you're not insured though to drive their car anymore.
Oh, I did it in my own car.
Wait, what?
I took the driving test in my car.
Well, some of us don't have cars before we pass Simon. No, but even your lessons.
Yeah.
That's crazy. Was you instructor your dad, Simon?
No.
Okay, fair enough then. Well, that doesn't count for me. So that maybe, yeah, that's probably why they said it for you. But yeah, for me, I'm not insured to drive his car anymore. Anyway, driving home, he was a maniac. Really cool guy. Loved his lessons, but yeah, maniac. And he always loved squash. As in like the sport. Every time I get in, he's like, oh, play squash this weekend. I'm like, all right, cool, mate. I can just teach you how to drive now. Anyway, so my test, yeah, I passed my theory. I had 2 minors on my, or when you won, 1 or 2 minors on my driving test. And I was fuming because I was in a competition to beat like Laura, my cousin, and I didn't want to fail. I didn't want to get any minors. I think I got 2 minors and Laura got 1 minor.
Jeez.
But Laura passed a lot later than me. She had lessons a lot later than me. I think me and my cousin were on a similar like track. But anyway, so my 2 minors were, I was really mad about them because they shouldn't have counted. Okay. One of them was, you know, you always do a maneuver, right?
Yeah.
What do you call it? I think there's a name for it.
It's a maneuver.
Just maneuver. Okay. So you do like 3-point turns, or you do like reverse
round corner.
Yeah, reverse round corner.
Parking, bay parking.
All of this, yeah.
Emergency stop.
Parallel parking. Yes.
Parallel
Practice all of these, and I was a G at them all. Okay. Guess what I got in my test?
Emergency stop.
I got emergency stop. The one.
You only got 1.
Yeah, only 1, I think.
Oh, I got 2. I got emergency stop and bay parking.
Well, anyway, whatever I did get, the one I failed was the emergency stop. Because how did you fail it? It's okay. I'm so mad about it still. It's patching. It's what do you call it? It's annoyed me. So on the day of my test, you usually have a lesson, right? So you have a lesson first, go drive around a bit, then you do your exam. So in the hour before my test, my instructor was like, "Oh yeah, there's one maneuver I didn't show you," and I was like, "Oh."
So that'd be helpful.
Yeah, so he's like, "Oh, it's the emergency stop." And I was like, oh, "Okay, calm." So he was like, the way he said it to me, okay, in the practice, he's like, "Okay, imagine you're driving and a kid runs in front of the car. You have to put your brakes on and
speed
stop."
up.
Yeah. He's like, "Emergency stop." So I'm like, "Okay, gosh, wow." So
Stop the kid.
yeah. So then I'm in my exam, right? And then the guy's like, "Okay, I want you to do an emergency stop."
Wait. So your instructor didn't actually, you didn't do it.
We did it. Yeah, sorry.
Okay,
He was like, pretend there's a kid running in front of you. Stop the car, okay? Then in the lesson, in the test, fully obviously, I get the one I haven't practiced enough, the emergency stop. But I'm thinking, oh, it's calm. Like at least I don't have to parallel park. Like it's the kind of like an intense situation or an intense maneuver to do. So I'm there like, hey, I just got an emergency stop. So in my head, I'm driving around, and the guy goes stop. So in my head, I'm like, kid, stop, right? So I just stop the car as fast as I can. And the guy's like, oh yeah. At the end of the test, he's like, oh yeah, you got to mind him because you didn't check your mirrors when you did the emergency stop. I'm like, why would I check my mirrors?
Yeah.
If there's a kid there, I'm what? I'm gonna be like, oh, let me just check. Oops, now I murdered the kid. In my mind, I'm thinking I would rather the car behind me bang into me than murder the kid.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So I think my instructor shouldn't have said to me, pretend there's a kid there. He should have said, just stop.
No, because I think you're still right to not check your mirrors.
Yeah.
Like you can't do it. It's not an emergency stop if you take time to check your mirrors.
Exactly. Yeah. Yeah. Maybe you could if you.
Because what are they? They're saying, check your mirrors. So if you see something's about to come behind you, you shouldn't stop.
Yeah. Yeah. So you murder the kid, and the policeman's like, oh, how did this happen? And you're like, well, to be fair, mate, I was just checking my mirrors before.
Yeah, there was a car behind me, so I didn't want to stop.
Yeah. So I got a minor for that, and I think the other minor was, I think I was going. It was kind of like a red light situation. You know, it's like going amber, and it turns red. I didn't go through on red at all, but sometimes you have to just go on amber, right? Like you can't physically stop the car, otherwise you're doing another emergency stop. So I just went, and it was bro, right? You're on a straight line. The next left is the end of the test, like back into the driving school. This light was the last thing. Obviously, it's not a red light because I'm pretty sure if I went through on a red light, I would have got a major. Yeah. So it was like. I think he actually said you were a bit cautious, and I was like, wait. So I went through on like kind of like orange, but I was being cautious. He was like, well, yeah, you like hesitate a bit. I'm like, well, yeah, I'm sure like you do. Okay, yeah, you do have to. Yeah, you have to just go for it. But I'm like,
see, I know someone that failed for going too slow.
That's bad though. It can be dangerous.
In like a 50, they were going like 30.
Yeah, that's screwed up though. You know when you're actually driving, it's like this is dangerous now because you can't overtake them quick enough because you can't get enough speed to be able to go past them, man.
I also know someone that went to my school, did their test, and they did drive home. Oh. They drove home after it.
Wow.
Got caught speeding twice.
Oh.
Lost their license.
Twice?
They got caught speeding twice. Two speed cameras. So they literally lost their license the day they got it.
Yes, I'm sure if you get any points, like, in the first 3 years or the first year.
You only get 6 points for the first year.
Yeah.
Whereas you get 12 points. America have it so easy, you know. If you get caught speeding, you get a fine.
Damn.
I know a fine obviously isn't easy, but
Yeah, nice.
You don't get like, so in England, if you get caught speeding, you get 3 points.
Yeah.
You sometimes do get a fine if it's not that bad.
Well, no, isn't it? You get 3 points and a fine.
But
you can get rid of those first 3 points if you go to a speed awareness course.
Yeah, it's so weird. But then if you get 12 points, you lose your license.
Yeah.
If you get 12 points in 3 years, I think it is, you lose your license. And then you have to do all of that again. Like if I lost my license now, I wouldn't pass a driving test right now. I definitely do. I wouldn't.
Oh no, me neither. I would be able to drive better than most kids, but I would struggle on the parallel parking stuff. Like, I mean, I can still do it, but I wouldn't do it by the book.
Driving like 10 and 2, checking every mirror, because that was the thing. I got like, I think I got like 2 or 3 minors for it. Is checking mirrors, and it's because obviously if you're checking a mirror to turn, you kind of like, you're looking at the road. You'll kind of just like have a quick glance, like you'll look right, forward, there, blah blah blah. They can't see every single look you do.
No.
That's what my instructor actually said it, and I just completely forgot. They were like, make sure you turn your head like ridiculously.
Yeah.
So if you look to the left, turn your head 90 degrees kind of thing.
Yeah.
And I'm there like, what is that? I don't want to do that.
Yeah.
I'm going to drive off the road.
It is weird though, because I think that now I'm a much better driver than I was when I've passed, but I probably don't do it by the book.
No, 100% not.
Yeah.
Like,
bro, sometimes I'll be driving, especially on the motorway, and like I'll be driving, and the next minute I'm like, whoa, I can't remember like the last 2 minutes of my life.
I have that.
I'm on autopilot.
Yeah. It's not in a dangerous way, but it's more just like, I don't feel like I've driven at all.
Yeah, you can't remember the last like 5 minutes or like whatever it was. Because I mean, when you're driving, you just get so accustomed to like. If you notice as well on the motorway as well, if the motorway like curls a little bit, you don't even
feel like you turn.
You don't turn, yeah. Your brain just does it somehow. Gas.
Like 10 and 2 as well. Driving at 10 and 2 or 9 and 3 or whatever it is.
No. Bro,
that's what you're meant to have your hands.
I can't remember the last time I drove with 2 hands.
Yeah, it's only when you do like a big turn, then you have to do that.
Yeah. To be fair, you've had like in automatic car for a while, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm always like my hand on the gear stick.
Yeah.
But I
couldn't drive a manual. I couldn't drive a manual now.
Damn.
I don't, if I had to do my test again, I wouldn't even bother doing a test in a manual.
I guess it's because you just lost the habit, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. But I remember I got my new car once. The first time driving it, I went to like an event, like a conference or something. I was reversing, right? So the way you had to reverse in my car was to pull the gear stick up. Bro, so I pulled it up and it just comes off. But it wasn't even like a stick that goes back in. It was kind of like, you know, the leather or fabric that goes around the stick. So I was like, how do I put this back in? And like, there's a car behind me waiting for me to like go into the space so he can get out of the car park. And I'm like, bro, I don't know what to do. Luckily, I just put it back in and it works. But I'm like, yo, I could have been in a pickle.
That's what, when we did our road trip, they were there like, reverse doesn't work. I didn't try it. JJ,
I remember that,
JJ and Ethan both tried it like 3 times. And they were like, we can't reverse. And we all phoned Josh and we're like, Josh, the car physically doesn't reverse. And we can't drive it if it doesn't reverse.
You figure it out, right?
Then I sat in it and I went,
pull it up.
I think it was either pull it up or like put it down or something. But
okay, yeah.
I was literally just like,
yeah, there's always
wait, this is reverse now. And they were like, how'd you do that? And I'm like,
to be fair, though, with reverse, like there's always a gimmick. So it's like up.
Yeah, well, there's like a button on the bottom.
Yeah, sometimes it's like it's none of those things. It's just like gear 1 but further.
Yeah,
something like that. Yeah. Now driving's. I feel like there's definitely, if we ever get a US guest, we should definitely ask them about
driving tests.
Yeah, driving tests.
Sure.
When I see it in films and movies and that, all they seem to do is drive around cones.
Yeah, that's a like that. I've seen that.
I'm like,
they do it at like school, like driver's ed.
Yeah. I'm like, oh, you just drive around the cone.
Well, speaking of Americans.
Yes. Yes.
Why are you saying yes like that?
Oh, go on. Sorry, go on.
Oh, okay. We were going to talk about mainstream YouTubers, really.
Yeah.
Or YouTubers going mainstream, because I've seen a lot of David Dobrik's press stuff he's done.
But he's been everywhere.
He was on Jimmy Fallon the other day.
Yeah, which is huge, man.
That's sick.
Huge, yeah.
Logan's done it as well, I think.
I
think JJ needs to do it.
He does, man.
Yeah.
He will. I think he will. He will do that.
He needs to at some point.
Yeah.
But yeah, he's doing bits. And it's mad. Like, I'm finding it mad how big YouTube's going. Like we were saying, JJ has actually just gone.
He's gone, man. Like my EP's called Going Clear, but JJ has gone clear.
Yours is going clear.
Yeah, I'm in the process still.
Yeah. Like JJ after the Joe fight, we were saying he posted an Instagram photo and it got like 700,000 likes or something.
Yeah.
And we were there like, oh my God, this is unheard of for us and like UK influence. I hate that word.
Yeah,
UK YouTubers. And then he posted the one after the Logan one, it's like 2 million likes. And now he's just posted a picture with Trippie Redd.
Yeah,
It's on like 800k likes.
Yeah, which, to be fair, it's got Trippie Redd in it, but still mad. Just
That's in a day as well.
yeah, he's just like new song coming soon.
Yeah. It's just like he is fully gone.
Fully, man.
And David Dobrik, I mean, we had Nicole Scherzinger in our YouTube series.
Yeah.
That's obviously YouTube have paid her however much money
to be in
she's in it. We didn't really hang out with her. She did hair and makeup for 4 hours. Genuinely 4 hours, by the way. That's not
real.
4 hours.
Wow.
We had her for something like 9 hours.
Bro, and that would be in her fee, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
That's crazy.
And then she did her stuff and she was sick.
Oh yeah.
She did all of it like first time and she
Yeah.
was jokes and stuff. But we didn't really like hang out with her. We did the scenes and then at the end we were like, oh yeah, nice to meet you. Let's get a picture. Cool. Done. David Dobrik literally has her in his car.
Yeah, and it'll be
For
to promote
free.
her, if you know what I'm saying. Like Justin Bieber went in David Dobrik's vlog as well, which is like maybe a year ago you'd be like, oh, that's sick for David Dobrik, which it still is.
Yeah.
But also, it's like Justin Bieber's got a new song coming out. He needs to promote it.
Yeah.
He needs to get with the cool kids. You know?
The thing I find mad about them is both. I think he uses their songs in both.
Right.
Like at the end of the Justin Bieber one, he plays Yummy.
Yeah.
And I'm there like, okay, so you've got Justin Bieber in your video. So your video is now going to bang.
Mm-hmm.
Justin Bieber is in your video and promoting his song. So his song is now going to bang.
Yeah.
You play his song. Guaranteed Justin Bieber's label's copyrighted it.
Yeah, yeah.
And now David Dobrik earns no money from it.
Yeah, and yeah, true.
And I'm there like...
And probably as well, maybe those plays in that song will go to his chart position.
Probably.
Yeah.
I'm there like, how are the label going to claim that video as well?
Yeah.
Because that's just something where it's like, okay, David Dobrik's actually... He is getting something out of it.
Yeah.
By the views and stuff, but he's not earning from it anymore.
No, who would you say there is like... Who would you say benefits more from that video?
The label.
Yeah, for sure.
But Justin Bieber and David Dobrik, I'd still say David Dobrik.
Yeah.
Because Justin
But it's
Bieber
close, though. It's
Justin
close.
Bieber doesn't need to do anything.
But David Dobrik doesn't need Justin Bieber in his video for it to bang.
He doesn't, but David Dobrik tries to post 2 videos a week or whatever, and it's like, that is an easy video that is guaranteed to do views and take him more mainstream.
Yeah, it's a perfect like for like, really.
Yeah.
I still think it's close. It's closer than it would have been like a year ago, 2 years ago.
But I'd say David Dobrik
Yeah.
gets like Nicole Scherzinger. I don't know, because Justin Bieber is so big.
And maybe his fans like do also overlap with Justin Bieber.
Yeah.
Sorry, with David Dobrik, whereas Nicole Scherzinger's fans maybe not as much.
Yeah, I don't know. I think like she's still huge, but I think she's had her absolute peak.
Yeah.
Whereas Bieber could potentially do another 40 years.
You think?
Well, not 40. He could do, how old is he? Probably like 25.
Yeah, it's our age, I think. So sad.
I think he could do another 20 years easy. Like he could be Justin Timberlake.
I don't think he can, man.
I genuinely think he could. I'm not saying be Justin Timberlake and make, that style of
No,
music.
no.
But be the type where it's like,
I think
you have a lot of success quite young.
Yeah.
Bieber even younger.
Yeah, but I think Justin Bieber is too.
He could be the next Michael Jackson.
He's not likable enough though.
He is now.
He's
I
not.
don't think
Like,
anyone.
he's still on the brink though.
I don't think anyone hates Justin Bieber though. Like JJ doesn't like him because obviously he supports Logan.
Okay.
But
no,
I don't think anyone hates him now, whereas everyone used to hate him.
Yeah, I'm of that opinion definitely, but I think I don't know. He just the way just to be the act. I think he's like teacher on the edge of like. I'm not sure if he's genuine. I mean, I'm not sure if Justin Timberlake
Michael
is genuine
Jackson
either.
did some dodgy stuff.
Yeah, I know. I'm not comparing him to Michael Jackson now. I'm saying more the Justin Timberlake thing. I think Justin Timberlake, maybe no one knows who he is, how he's like in real life, but persona's always been like a really nice guy,
Yeah, true.
really, really like great person. Whereas Justin Bieber, like, still, he's definitely done better. He's definitely like improved his kind of like persona. But I think that's like a choice of the label, and like if you want to succeed, you have to behave.
But what you're saying, like Justin Timberlake, when you're saying, oh, he's always like being perceived as nice.
Yeah.
How long has he been perceived as nice? Because I'd say like 15 years.
I've never known him not be perceived that way.
But how long? When did you actually start seeing his personality come out, not just his music?
Well, I'm saying it's the same thing. I'm saying like even in his music videos, he has that same persona.
Yeah, I mean, it doesn't really show much in.
And I think it does. I think your style of your music video or your style of like the scenes can portray you. Where I don't know. I think Justin Bieber still has that kind of like.
But I think Justin Bieber has. I think he could have another 20 years.
He's not going to fall off for sure.
But that 20 years, he can easily stop portraying himself as very nice and change everyone's perception. Because I think he already is. Think about how many people hated him at
yeah, for sure. He definitely has improved his persona. Yeah,
and if it keeps going like that,
fans. Yeah,
but if it keeps going like that,
true. But I think
no, but not even the spitting on fans part. As in, like, people hated him when he did Baby just for being him.
Oh,
like,
okay,
people
like
literally went, "Oh, you like Justin Bieber? Oh my god!"
Okay.
Now it's like, "Oh, Justin Bieber's brought out a new song." Like, oh, cool. Okay, don't like it, but whatever.
But I still think those people that hated on Baby in that way still hate him regardless, because they just don't really want to give anyone a chance.
Nah, I really don't think they do. Like, I think that perception. Like, I know everyone hated him during that Baby phase.
I didn't hate him. I actually like that song. Like,
I really like it.
I was like
album, bro.
15 or whatever. I didn't hear the album. I just heard that one because it had Ludacris on it. That's why I listened to it. But I actually think, what about this then? In the next 20 years, if you say Justin Bieber's still going to keep growing, who do you think is going to be bigger, Justin Bieber or David Dobrik? I think David Dobrik.
In 20 years.
Yeah. I think
Justin Bieber.
Nah, I think David Dobrik will be so much bigger than Justin Bieber.
I don't think so. I'd say Justin Bieber's. Who's more famous than Justin Bieber?
There's a lot of people, man.
Like, I'm trying to think of people. There obviously are a few. I'm not saying he is the most famous person in the world, but name some people that are like. I'd say the Queen.
Okay, yeah, it doesn't have to be like Instagram followers.
No.
I think Kylie is bigger than Justin Bieber.
I wouldn't.
And the Kardashians. I think
I actually wouldn't.
Drake.
I wouldn't because of mums. I think everyone knows Justin Bieber, whereas
Nah, everyone knows Kim Kardashian.
Kim Kardashian, yes. I could genuinely say I don't think my mum would be able to name that person if you showed her a picture. And I think there's a lot of mums that would go like, okay, Justin Bieber, whereas Kim Kardashian.
Okay, well then Kanye then. Everyone knows Kanye.
Grannies.
But the grannies think I know Justin Bieber, man.
I think they would.
They wouldn't. Maybe certain grannies would not. You can't say all grannies would know Justin Bieber.
Not all grannies. No, I'm not saying all grannies. But I think he is. I genuinely think he is up there with like the most well-known people in the world.
Yeah, of course he's up there. But I'm saying I do think David Dobrik will, if he continues this trend, will just overpass it by far.
Nah, I don't see the older generation.
No, but I'm saying we'll become them though.
In 20 years.
Yeah, in 20 years we'll be like.
I'm saying like
40 odd.
Yeah, I'm saying the people who are like 70 at that point.
Nah, but they don't count anyway. They don't count now.
That's the most famous person in the world.
Nah, so right, so David Beckham.
David Beckham is now one of the most famous people in the world.
So he's like 45, 50 odd, right?
Yeah.
So I'm saying like, if you're 45, 50, you know who David Beckham is when you're 20.
Yeah.
When you're 70, sorry.
Yeah.
So I'm saying like, I'm telling you, not a lot of kids will know who David Beckham is right now.
I think they would.
Not like, nah, they wouldn't. Not like 12, 13-year-olds now. They're going to know David Dobrik. And it's then when
they'd still know David Beckham though. They'll know David Dobrik, but I think they'd still know David.
From what though? Because they don't watch football. Like, unless you know him.
He's everywhere though.
But it isn't only because you know who that is. Like, say someone's in the train station, they see like a poster of David Beckham. We'll go, oh, Bex. They'll go, oh, that's just a model wearing a watch. Unless they've got a dad who's like into football. I'm saying, but like David Dobrik, everyone fam, because he's doing the
press stuff.
No, but he's doing the talent show now.
Yeah.
Then he'll go on to bigger ones, X Factor, whatever, and he'll keep going, blah blah blah. And one day he'll be on everything. He'll be on films. He'll be in like.
But I don't know, Justin Bieber. We're assuming that Justin Bieber doesn't fall off, right?
Yeah.
Okay, just to clear that up.
Yeah.
Because a lot of people will be like, oh, he'll have an album and he'll suck or something.
But the point is, I believe that the YouTube platform is just growing and people on there are growing with it, because you had like Jimmy Fallon and everyone like that coming onto the platform. They're thinking, oh, okay, YouTube is this great platform. We're going to now tap into this by putting our show on there and our videos on there. But what they're now realizing is the real quality of YouTube and the real kind of value of it is the creators like David Dobrik. So say Justin Bieber is now posting on YouTube, okay, that's good.
Yeah.
Jimmy Fallon is now on YouTube, okay, that's cool. But what's better than that is collaborating with one of the biggest creators on the platform, David Dobrik, to grow them even more.
I do agree with you.
Because watch Jimmy Fallon. Watch the Jimmy Fallon and David Dobrik videos will do more views than any other video.
Yeah. But I agree with you, but that's because it's YouTube and that's like David Dobrik's platform. Whereas Bieber, I'm like, everyone likes music.
Yeah, for sure.
Whereas not everyone will always like YouTube.
Yeah, it's true. But
So
I
I'm
think,
like, Bieber will just be continuously, as long as he continues to be like the size he is and whatnot,
yeah.
the longer his like legacy goes on, he'll just be bigger and bigger.
Yeah, but I think YouTube is becoming a bigger platform. Say
There can't be a bigger platform than music.
no, but it's not. But like music itself isn't really a platform. It's more like the pop culture.
Yeah.
Like, because where do you go to listen to music? You go to Spotify, Apple Music, iTunes, and YouTube, and
Yeah.
TikTok. So the TikTok will become one as well. So if you're on them platforms, I think you're going to find that the people singing the songs or miming the songs are going to be bigger than the actual artists.
But what about
the songs are bigger? Like Justin Bieber, like a song can be bigger than a person. Yeah, for sure. But
I do see that because, like, for example, Silento, Watch
Yeah.
Me Whip. Watch Me
yeah.
Whip. That is like you had Vines doing like that. I mean, Vines made that song.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah,
So it's kind of
the box that you know the one that actually beat Justin Bieber
Yeah.
number one was because of Vine.
But
TikTok.
Yeah, TikTok's and
TikTok.
Vine. But Bieber going in David Dobrik's video, for example, also increases Bieber's YouTube presence.
Yeah, that's true. That's why
so
it's smart. Yeah.
he's already huge in music.
Yeah, it's true.
Say if he goes down the Justin Timberlake route, he could start being in movies. He could
Yeah,
jump on
But then
YouTube,
so
be in
could-
loads of YouTube
but then
videos.
so could David Dobrik. He could go
but
into
he can't do
movies.
music.
He could. I mean, he could.
But I don't.
JJ's doing music now. You know, you got
He
Logan's
could.
doing music.
He could, but he doesn't show signs of it.
No,
Whereas Bieber being in a YouTube video already shows that he's already expanding his
true.
repertoire.
True. Yeah, it's like Will Smith. Will Smith's smart. He's been making videos on that, vlogging.
Yeah.
But no, he's not just been doing videos. He's actually been like tapping into the YouTube style of doing things,
Yeah.
which is really smart and nice.
Well, let us know, tweet us or comment on this video, who you think are the 5 most famous people in the world. And when we say famous, we're not talking followers.
Okay.
We're saying if they were to walk down the street,
Yeah.
everyone would recognize them.
Yeah.
As in
Okay.
the 5 most famous people.
Okay. We'll
in
go
the
through
world.
these as well. Not on the next podcast, but the podcast after that. The top comments or the highest comments.
Yeah.
We'll go through these and we'll comment and react to them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because I don't want to see like, I'm trying to think of someone who's got loads of followers that, like I would say Donald Trump's up there now.
Yeah. No. Yeah.
And
yeah.
especially because he's so recognizable, right?
You know, yeah, but like the I know you're saying not just social media, but you know, obviously the president's Twitter account that
Yeah.
swaps over, doesn't it?
Yeah.
So like when the next president happens, that'll just be changed to
Yeah.
the new one,
Yeah.
Randolph.
At Randolph UK.
yeah. Hi guys, I'm the president.
I am
up?
POTUS.
yeah.
Okay, well, yeah, we've had that. We've had our argument.
Imagine that whoever becomes the biggest YouTube boxer just takes over that account.
What POTUS?
No, just JJ. So JJ has to change his account.
Oh my
now.
god.
Logan takes his account and then I fuck up the jokes. They should do that.
Okay. What else is there? What do we have to talk about, Randolph?
We have a new ad. We are back, ladies
I'm
and gentlemen.
trying to think of a siren sound. Glass smash.
We're back. I know especially the original listeners of this podcast, they were really excited for the ads.
They said we'd never have ads. They said we couldn't do it.
we had some, then we didn't have some, but we're back with ads.
We back, baby.
So when you need red wine at 4 p.m.,
That's early.
sushi at 9 p.m.,
Oh,
a breakfast burrito at 8 a.m. That is you though. You love a burrito.
I do, but not for breakfast, you know.
Well, you can have it whatever time you want. And an ibuprofen at 10 a.m. Postmate it.
That's a hangover day.
Yeah. Postmates is your personal food delivery, grocery delivery, whatever kind of delivery service all year round.
You know when I went to LA years ago
Yeah.
with like Manny, Joe Weller, blah blah blah.
Did you use Postmates?
We literally lived off Postmates.
Bro, you know what? It's the sickest thing because it's not just food.
Yeah, it's not just like it's not food delivery. You can that's what we like ran out of batteries and we were like, all right, battery's done.
They'll
10 minutes.
Xbox control, they'll get it for you.
Have you ever seen the video of Harry when he ordered pizza on Postmates?
No.
So he orders. He's like, he comes back drunk and he's like, I'm hungry. I need to eat. So he's like, all right, I'm gonna order loads of pizzas. He orders 14
Oh my life.
and he goes, I'll get extra large.
Oh no.
American sizes is bigger.
Yeah.
So he turns up. I'm genuinely saying like the size of this table, 14 pizzas, and Toby's filming him and he's like, how many pizzas did you get, Harry? And he goes, oh no.
That's jokes.
$200.
Yeah. Well, I've got something that can help with that. Anyway, anything you're craving, Postmates can deliver. They're the largest on-demand network in the US and offer delivery from all the restaurants, grocery and convenience stores and traditional retailers you could possibly want or need. So yeah, these guys will get you everything.
Jeez.
24 hours a day, 365 days a year.
Jeez, Christmas Day.
Whoop.
Get that turkey.
Cheers, Stunner. Postmates will bring you what you need within the hour. No more trips to the store. You don't even have to know where the store is. Postmates will deliver anything to you. That's mad. So you're just like, I want batteries. And then they'll bring you batteries.
That is mad.
Yeah.
I'd love to like test it.
Yeah.
I'm going to go find the most remote place. An island.
Bro, one guy will turn up to you, yeah. So download the app for iOS or Android for free. Browse local restaurants and businesses and track your delivery in real time. And here's the offer, guys. For a limited time, Postmates is giving our listeners $100.
$100?
$100 of free delivery credit for your first 7 days. So start your free deliveries, download the app, and use the code What's Good.
What's good?
Spell it out for us.
W, H. That's a H.
Yeah.
ATSGOOD.
Yeah, that's the code. What's Good for $100 of free delivery credit for your first 7 days when you download the Postmates app. So go and download the app and just go ham for the first 7 days. Order bear stuff, man.
Bear.
Anything you need, anytime you need it, Postmate it. Download Postmates and save with the code What's Good.
What's good?
For sure. So check the link out in the description as well. And yeah, get $100 of free delivery credit for your first 7 days by downloading the Postmates app and using the code What's Good.
That's actually mad. $100.
Bro, that's sick. You know what you can get from what's... I'm pretty sure you could just go and get a new controller. New controller, batteries, food, whatever you want. $100.
Well, you said new controller like we had spoken about that or something.
I think I did. I think I said you can get a new... You said batteries. I said controller.
Oh, okay.
Anyway, go and get Postmates, guys.
That was really weird. It was like you guys really need a new controller, right?
Bro, I know right now you guys are smashing the controller on like FIFA, Call of Duty. But now for real, go and check it out in the description. Use the code What's Good because $100 will get you a lot of food and it'll get you a lot of whatever you want. And the more you guys go and do that, the more they'll give us more ads. So
please do it.
Come on, guys. But now, $100, man. I'm gonna order something. Every time I go to America, I've got Postmates.
I'm going to America.
Oi, redeem the code, Simon. redeem the code.
Jeez, okay.
Let's go. Yeah, you can do that.
I didn't think about that.
Yeah, you're gonna eat good.
I'm gonna just not take anything. I'm just not taking any like
what food?
T-shirts.
Oh, okay, yeah.
$100.
Yeah, just what? I mean, I guess Target. Yeah, you can get Target on there.
Yeah. Anything.
Yeah. At your convenience. Postmates, What's Good? Yeah, thanks for sponsoring the podcast.
Yeah, thank you very much.
Appreciate y'all.
Yeah. Jeez, $100. What's good? That code.
What's Good is $100 by using the code What's Good.
Nice.
But yeah, that's sick. But yeah, so moving on. I think we've kind of covered most trending stuff.
Yeah.
You want to touch on the Cyberman video, right?
Okay, so we are filming this on Saturday.
Yeah.
This podcast is going out Wednesday. So obviously
The latest Cyberman Sunday.
Yeah, Randolph hasn't seen the whole of the video.
Because it's not out yet, guys.
It's not out.
You guys don't understand why that's why I don't watch them. It's because they don't exist yet.
But he has seen most of it.
Oh yeah,
which is actually considering it's not even out. That's pretty impressive.
Yeah, it's because Simon take me to his beanbag and forced me to watch it. Nah, I'm kidding.
Really
it got a bit
took
sexual.
Me to his beanbag and forced me. Yeah, so we did a hide and seek on an island.
On an island, man.
Honestly, so
I wasn't expecting the island to be as good as it was.
Neither was I. It was like the drone shot.
Oh, it's sick. Yeah,
shows
sick.
how sick it is.
Yeah.
So it's an old fort. It's called Spitbank Fort.
Weird name.
Yeah. It's about 15...
Spitback Fort.
Spitbank
I know.
Fort.
Sounds like Spitback Fort.
It's 15 minutes boat off Portsmouth.
Yeah.
So we went up at 1 a.m. to Portsmouth.
How big was the boat?
I mean, it's kind
of small.
You saw it in the video.
Yeah, but how big would you say? Would you say it's a little yachty?
Really? All of that?
Yeah.
All of that for little yachty?
Yes. Let's go.
So yeah, you get that boat. We got there 1 a.m. Slept at this place, and then got.
Oh yeah, because you left. We actually filmed the last podcast, and you left straight after the podcast to go and do that. They keep me out.
So yeah, we go on this fort. We're playing hide and seek. So basically, this fort has been turned into a hotel.
Yeah, I didn't get that at first.
And I'm not just saying this because they let us film there.
You're gonna go back?
It's sick. We actually said in summer we really want to go back because it's sick anyway because the rooms are all amazing.
Yeah.
But we were the top part. There's a couple balconies. There's a hot tub.
Well, yeah,
there's
JJ's in the hot tub, right?
It's obviously if you go there in summer, you've got this place so you can just lie out and chill. And then you've got all the rooms. You've got there's a little room that you can have a party in or whatever. But
nice.
You can play music however loud till however long because there's no one there.
Was no one there?
The three people that were just organizing it were there, yeah, which is sick. And then Yeah, there's like games rooms and stuff. Like there's a snooker table and stuff.
Wow.
It's actually like really sick.
That's sick, yeah.
8 bedrooms.
Damn.
Yeah.
Damn. It's a room for me then.
So basically, yeah. So we play hide and seek, and there was one little weird bit that happened.
Oh, bro, I can't believe he did that. Well, no, hold on. I can't believe he did that.
Yeah, so can I.
I can't believe he would do that. But then when I saw him in that position,
It's
I'm
JJ.
Like, yeah. So for those who don't know what we're talking about, you can explain it better because it's your video.
So Harry was seeking, and he finds a few people.
He means he was like seeking. He was the guy who actually has to go and find out the people in the hide and seek thing. He's not the Pokemon seeking. Just I have to clear that up. What?
Harry was seeking.
Not the Pokemon again. I have to clarify. Go on.
Meanwhile, JJ was Pikachu. And no, so Harry was trying to find everyone.
Yeah.
That better? No Pokemon called trying to find?
Yeah. No.
Okay.
Not yet anyway. Maybe in Gen 9.
It's just a pair of binoculars.
Yeah, no, that's lit, man. I'm gonna make that.
Trying to find.
That's good.
So, yeah, he finds a few of them, one of them being JJ. And I can hear them, and I just hear them like screaming with laughter. And then obviously they tell me after what's happened, I watch the footage. There's one of the rooms has a little hole. And it has a glass casing. You open the glass casing, and it's a hole that you're meant to put a fishing rod down so that you can fish.
First of all, that's sick. I've never heard of that. That's sick.
Well, it's because it used to be a fort, so you could sit there and,
But that's sick though. Like, think about that. You're in your bedroom.
Well, it wasn't a bedroom at that point.
What was it?
Well, it was a fort. So if it was like...
What do you mean?
The whole thing was a fort. So that would have had like ammunition and...
Well, then why would you need to fish then?
For food.
What? No, but like what I'm saying is like, it's inside, isn't it?
Yeah.
So you're saying, so you didn't get shot? Is that what you're saying?
Well, I mean, it was a fort. I don't think they ever even had any like action.
Well, then it's the bedroom. Then it can be the bedroom.
It could have been, but there was no bed in it.
All I'm saying is you're inside. Okay, forget it.
Okay, you can fish from inside.
Now it's a bedroom.
Yeah.
So now you can be literally there in bed.
But there's no fish there.
What do you mean?
I don't think there are fish there.
How?
That close to the fort.
You put a bit of bait on it. It'll come.
Put a lure down.
Yeah. Yeah. Put a little lure. No, for sure. You'll catch a little seeking.
Basically, JJ lies down with a part of him in the hole.
Yeah.
And
his dick.
This is all just for video's sake. It didn't actually happen.
Oh, no, he didn't do it.
But he then proceeds to pretend to pee in it, pee down the hole. And everyone reacts because they are really good actors.
Yeah, for sure. You know the funniest, where I thought it was going? You know the way it was cutting between you guys and then Vic and Toby? Yeah. I honestly really, really thought
it was going to pee
it was
down.
Yeah, there was going to be a...
That would have been insane.
That would have been so funny, man. That would have been like the most viral clip ever.
That would have been. I might try and set that up next time we do something.
Yeah, you should do
just
that.
Just be like, JJ, pee in that hole, and it would just be over Vic's head. But yeah, that moment...
it's just a balcony. Vic's down there.
JJ, pee off that balcony.
Pee on Vic's head, please. No, that would have been unreal, you know. Imagine, like... Because they wouldn't know. They wouldn't know that's where Vic and Kobe are. But imagine it just...
Kobe.
It just cuts to them and just like... And Vic's like, oh, what's that?
It smells. It smells.
Yeah.
But yeah, that video was a lot of fun.
Yeah.
That video was a lot of fun to do. We got a second round for more Sidemen, which probably will be out by now, I think.
Explain one thing to me. When you guys did reverse hide and seek, what is that?
So it's like, have you ever heard of the game Sardines? That's the original name.
No.
So it's basically one person hides.
And the rest find them.
Everyone else goes.
That just sounds like easier.
But when you find them, you hide with them. You split up.
Oh,
so,
nice.
For example, in this, Ethan was hiding.
Right.
I find him first, so I hide with him.
So you're the seeker, but then you turn into the...
hider, yeah.
Yeah, nice.
So then it's like last one to find him loses.
Yeah.
But the thing is, Ethan hid in a place that was like really small. Like I'm talking like...
You couldn't fit.
I'm talking, 1 meter, 2 meters wide, maybe
Right.
2 meters, and 1 meter deep.
Okay.
That's it. So he's hiding there. I have to join him. Then Harry finds us, has to join us. I went to the rest of the order, but everyone else who joins us tries to fit in this little thing. So we're all there. There's 6 of us waiting for the final person. And I've got 5 people just lying on top of me. I'm just squished into this little corner.
It's like a video when everyone comes out of the mini, isn't it? You know, where like they have like 20 people inside a mini.
That's how I felt.
Damn.
Except I had...
Did you feel like a sardine? Got him.
That's the point. That's the name.
Yeah, but no, the point is not to all hide in one little.
Yeah, no, that's the game.
Oh,
Yeah, you're meant to hide in a place where you can fit everyone,
okay. Well,
and then everyone squeezes in.
I didn't know that. So
That's why it's called sardines, Randolph.
with the counting the fact that I didn't know that, that's why it was called that. I think what I said was smart.
No,
Oh, nah, because I still figured.
no,
All right.
no. Okay, but yeah, that's all I really wanted to talk about. Was just if you haven't seen that video,
Go and see it. Yeah.
go watch it. Honestly, for that one bit.
I actually do think like I've always not been like a. Actually, no. To be fair, I was gonna say I've not really always been a massive fan of the hide and seek videos, but I did enjoy the one where Harry was naked. I said that while Sam was drinking water. Bro,
Sorry,
was he actually naked?
which one are you talking about?
The one where someone finds Harry, but he's upstairs in the toilet, just naked.
Oh yeah, he was naked.
Fully?
Yeah.
Not boxes.
No, he poos naked.
Was he actually pooing as
Yeah,
well?
yeah.
Makes it worse.
He always poos naked, and he always has a shower after he poos.
Yeah, I've heard that before. He has like a lot of showers.
Yeah, he's a
a
very
day.
clean guy.
Damn.
Yeah,
Damn.
but he smells sometimes.
Well,
All right. Well, you got some.
you had one as well, right?
Did I?
You said one to me.
Don't know.
I think you did. Anyway, okay. So I've got a few questions. I'm enjoying adding these in now.
Yeah.
Just a few. If you guys have any questions, please let us know.
2 or 3, and they, we can talk about them for a while.
Yeah, and then go through the comments and find ones that you like, and then upvote them, and then we'll go and like heart them and that. So this first one, nothing to do with that religion here, but God is retiring.
Yeah.
This is considering there's a God, just keeping it all on a level playing field.
Yep.
And asks you to permanently replace him.
Are we assuming that like God is all powerful?
Yeah,
like,
we're assuming, Bruce Almighty.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is not like a religion debate. We're just literally going, say if there was a God that was like literally up there in the clouds.
That can do anything.
Yeah, they were like, we'll do what I want.
Okay.
I control everything. Yeah, so it's like the person playing Sims.
Okay.
The person playing our Sims.
Okay.
What is the first? Okay, so let me say it again now we've established it. God is retiring and asks you to permanently replace him. What is the first thing you do as the new God?
Now, do you want a funny answer or a serious answer?
I want a funny one because let's just go back to Bruce Almighty.
Okay, I was going to say serious answer. I'd cure cancer.
Yeah. I'll just fix everything that's wrong.
Yeah.
But as we saw in Bruce Almighty, it doesn't go that way. He tries to answer everything and he answers one thing and it then ruins the other thing.
True.
So I think we answer this on funny.
Okay.
'Cause obviously we would stop all the fires. We would stop all the natural causes. We'll just stop that. We'd fix everything.
I would create a disease that makes people that walk slowly fall over.
Wait. No, you have to be more specific.
If you are walking less than 3 miles an hour, if you're under the age of 50, you have to fall over. You fall over constantly. Like no one can balance while going that
people
slow.
walking slowly is not the annoying part. It's when they stop that's the annoying part.
No, people walking slow. Yesterday I was walking in the tube.
Yeah.
Well, I was walking whatever.
To the tube.
To the tube.
She's just pacing up and down.
There was about 9 people in front of me all walking incredibly slowly, but they spread.
Oh, yeah,
so I couldn't even get through.
Yeah,
and then I eventually found a little gap, kind of squeezed
But then
through.
they look at you like you're rude.
And then they look, yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
And I was there like, one day God's going to make this disease.
Yeah.
And I'll be laughing at you and you fall over.
And then the next day I ask you this question. What would I do? Yeah, I'm thinking I would make it so that every single goal that Forest concede gets called back, gets looked at on VAR, and gets undone.
So the VAR screen is just like them with a stretched arm over the line.
Yeah.
Okay.
Hold
that
on,
is a very selfish reason.
No, I want to be specific. Hey, hold on.
Mine is helping all fast walkers.
Mine's helping all Forest fans.
That's
There's a lot of us,
you.
There are a lot
6
of us.
of you. There's more fast walkers.
To clarify, what I want to say is I want to say that not if they score, it's fine. Okay, the ones that I know every goal is checked on VAR. We don't have it in the championship, so first of all, it's not even. Okay,
yeah, why is this a thing? There is a VAR in the championship.
It's needed, man. It is needed,
Okay, so I know it's needed. We
the
lost
handball,
1-0.
Bro, but the referees in championship, they're awful.
Yeah.
And I don't even think...
Let's not get into a football debate.
I want to go there real quick because I think it's not... We do have some Premier League referees in the championship, but I think what it is, because it's not documented as much, I feel like there's less pressure on the referees. So they can like make the decision and it's not going to be like, obviously, yeah, there's highlights and stuff, but no one sits there for 20 minutes after the game debating it. So I truly do think that because there's less
pressure on the rest.
Pressure. They don't. Yeah,
they don't get slated as much.
I'm going Forest week in, week out. There's some awful decisions. Like the other week, Forest literally passed the opponent passed the ball back to their keeper, and he picked it up. Like, and it wasn't even like, sometimes the referees let them off, but it wasn't. He was in danger. Our striker was about to close him down. He passed it back to his keeper, and he picked it up. Everyone was like, "What's going on?" But no, to clarify what I meant, like every goal that is like they're unsure on will be given our way.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? How sick would that be though?
It'd be sick. It'd be so minor though. that's like 5 goals a season max.
No, I didn't think of it. I didn't really think of it beforehand. So I just made it up.
Actually, I'd cure baldness.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah,
But that's not funny.
it's kind of funny. Except I'd make certain people be bald.
Like who? Your mum.
Why would I make my mum bald?
That's just funny, isn't it?
Make Theo Baker bald.
That's cruel.
Just him.
That's so cruel because
Just
he's made steps to undo that.
Exactly. Anyone who gets a higher transplant, I'll make them bald again.
But yeah, obviously the real answer is we would just solve everything that's wrong with the world.
Yeah.
We'll be there forever though because there's too much stuff. Okay, yeah, here we go. This is an interesting one.
Okay.
I've told Simon this one already, but it's a very weird one. But you are given a baby on your 21st birthday. The child turns out to be you as a baby. Raising him won't change your life, only his. How would you raise this child to give it a better life than the one you have?
Firstly, raising him would change my life because I'd now be raising a baby.
I know, that's what, yeah.
But, I mean, I'd raise them the same way my parents raised me.
You wouldn't though.
Well, I mean, I wouldn't because it's me. It's not them.
Yeah, exactly. But I'm saying like you wouldn't. You wouldn't though.
I mean, one thing I'd do different. So is it how would you raise them differently? Not how would you raise them, because that's a very, very, very long-winded question.
How would you raise a child to give him a better life than the one you have?
I mean, I'd raise them the same way I was raised, but the only changes I'd make, I think I'd be a lot stricter on football.
Yeah.
I'd make my kid play a lot more and train a lot more.
Yeah.
Because my parents like football, but they're not like me. I'm into football kind of thing.
Mm.
The other thing is I would film a lot more of their life, and I don't mean to put on YouTube.
Yeah, true.
I just mean I'd be filming and taking pictures and stuff.
Oh yeah,
non-stop.
One thing I would change is my parents used to do that. My dad used to film a lot of stuff. We've got a lot of footage, but I still feel like there's not enough. What I think we do film. We don't film. We used to film a lot better, so we film more now, right, on our phones. But what I don't think we do enough is we don't just film and leave the camera on. When we were younger, my dad got a new camera for like Christmas or something. He would just film forever. Like it was boring.
Yeah,
most boring stuff. But now we're like, oh, this is sick.
Yeah.
Whereas now we'll film like birthdays or like things that are cool. But we won't just sit there and just record. Like there's some there's some footage of us as like kids. It's not in a bad way, by the way. It's just like family like stuff. And it's just recording the room. It's gas.
Yeah, no, we have that. It's like I'll be playing with the dog when I'm like 5.
Yeah,
and it's like an hour long.
Yo, yeah,
and I'm like, there's no point in this.
No.
But I don't have that. Like my football matches, for example, like Chris MD has all his football matches recorded.
Oh, that's sick.
His dad recorded like every game and
amazing.
Stuff like that. I'd love that.
Yeah.
And I also hated videos and pictures when I was younger. So that is one thing why I didn't have them. But
you would tell yourself, enjoy the photos because then you can look back on them.
Yeah, I'd say like, trust me.
Yeah.
Like this is going to be YouTube content for years.
Yeah. Not even that. Just
it'd be sick to have. Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, I think recently I got a device where I could put all the old tapes onto my computer. So I like digitized a lot of them, but I'm still halfway. I need to finish the rest of the half. But they got muddled up. All the tapes have no like words on them.
Okay.
So now I don't know. It's going to take me a long time to get them back. But yeah, sorry. Continue. Is that the main thing you would do? The football
and like filming and pictures and stuff.
Yeah.
I think that's like the main thing. The one funny answer is I would, those videos where it's like I took a picture every day for 10 years.
Yeah, you do that.
I'd be like, you're doing this every day when you get home from school. You're taking one picture.
Yeah.
Apart from that, yeah, I don't know how I'd raise them. I might make them go to the gym a little bit. So
yeah, for sure, I'd probably do that. I think I would say
that's all the obvious. That's like the New Year's resolutions.
Yeah,
isn't it?
It's true. It's a weird question, but it's just a fun little one.
Yeah, I mean, like there's stuff like the gym and stuff like that. That's like, it's like, oh, I'm gonna make my kid go to the gym. It's like,
but then he would.
What if they don't want to?
Yeah, and so obviously your parents probably said to you maybe once, like, oh, maybe you want to work out.
No, they didn't.
Oh, okay.
But yeah, that'd be kind of offensive, isn't it?
Yeah, but
maybe you should work out, Simon. I'm there like.
But you wouldn't
talking
want to.
about, Dad?
It's hard to like parent the way you'd want to parent yourself because obviously you're a kid then. It's hard.
You don't know the same.
Yeah. It's hard to raise kids. I think I would praise me less. I think my parents would always like be really like, oh, well done. But I'm like, I think it's better to be harder on them so you work harder.
It is, but
I thought I was really smart. My mum used to be like, oh, you're so smart.
what if you neglect your parents because of that? Like, what if you're one of those people that when you're like
I wish you pushed
20,
me more.
No.
I wish you praised me more.
Yeah, like you're kind of there like, whenever I did anything good, my parents never even said
It's
that.
a hard one, yeah. Because to be fair, the best way for you to learn is by them not overpraising you and by being hard on you.
But then you at a certain point.
You could then feel like you're being like overshadowed by them. It's a hard one, you know. Raising a kid, like it's like, do you want your kid to like you, or do you want your kid to like have the best life for itself?
But you're a parent, not a friend.
True.
But some people are both.
Some people are both. Yeah, but my dad's like my best friend. Swear down.
That's what I mean. Like me and my dad, when I was younger, I had so many arguments with him.
For real.
Yeah.
Oh,
but
yeah,
it's because I was a kid.
Yeah.
And when you're a kid, you don't understand work properly.
Yeah.
As soon as I started doing YouTube and I started actually, like I put my mind to something and worked.
Yeah.
I know everyone's going to be like, YouTube's not real work though. But as soon as I started doing that, I found like an unbelievable amount of new respect.
Oh, yeah.
And now my dad is like one of my, not my best mate. Sorry, Dad. No, he's up there. He's up there.
Yeah. No, I mean, it just depends what, like, obviously not everyone's dad will be their best friend, but it just depends on like what you're into together, you know, like, like me, like that's why I enjoy going back for Forest. It's just loads of fun just going back with my dad. But no, yeah, I would definitely praise myself a little bit less. And I would, to be fair, they always really did let me, like, I was going to say maybe push me more in school, but they did push me more in school. And I didn't do the school work because I was doing stuff like...
That's exactly the same as me. My parents pushed me. I just didn't do it.
Yeah, but then I was doing like YouTube and music and that, and they wouldn't make me stop doing that music and YouTube stuff. And if they did, I wouldn't be here now. So I'm kind of glad that they actually did, you know, allow me to... They supported me a lot when I was growing up. Just like... It's because I think it's because I was like... They were actually... I was pretty good with what I was doing. You know, I was not like... Oh, mom, I want to be a rapper, and then like, I showed the music and it was like trash. Like they probably could hear like, oh, this is kind of decent, you know, keep going.
So one thing I don't know if you ever saw Billie Eilish's Carpool Karaoke.
Yeah.
One thing from that I was like, actually, I really like that is obviously kids all have bedtimes.
Yeah.
So she had a rule at home that was you can stay up as long as you want,
right?
As long as you're doing music. So like, if say her bedtime is 10,
yeah,
but she's playing the piano or writing a song, she can stay up as long as she's doing that.
Yeah.
I think I'd employ that, like
with your own kid or with yourself as a kid. Yeah, I would do
as long as they are doing something that is like beneficial.
Yeah,
like if they are playing,
not watching Netflix.
Yeah, if they're watching Netflix or
but gaming is now becoming a sport. You know, bro.
If they're playing FIFA to a professional level, and they're like, I want to be a professional gamer.
Bro, our kids, when our kids are growing up, it will be a reality. I know it is now. I know esports is a thing, but when they're growing up, it will be literally like they're growing up to play football.
Olympics.
Have you seen that in university now in America? They actually have like, it's a sport.
Yeah.
In there, that's sick, you know?
But that's what I mean. I'd have that. Like, if they're literally there, like, they're just playing like rivals. I'm gonna be like, no. But if they're then doing like, you know, qualifiers or something, I'd be like, go for it, because this could be your career.
You're there with your kid, like, yo, have you done weekend league yet? Like, no, I'm just chilling. Like, get on your PS4 now. That's what they go to bed. That's what it was like for our kids.
But then they go to bed at that point.
No. Our kid would be like, I'm like, what are you doing to me? He's like, oh, I thought I'd read. Get off the book. Get on Fortnite, man. Show me those 90s.
I was just about to say.
It's like, Dad, I want to go outside. Like, no, you will not go outside. Oh, that's jokes.
Yeah, I think that's like quite a good...
That's a really good thing, because to be fair, like a lot of the times my dad would catch me like being awake when I was a kid, like 3 a.m. But to be fair, I was like updating my MySpace profile.
Yeah,
like,
exactly.
Dad, no, I'm actually working, bro.
Well, that's the thing. I've always been like a night owl, and there was a period where I started YouTube, and I then started using 12 till 5 a.m. to make videos.
Yeah.
And my mum didn't normally question it. Like every now and then, if I was being really loud,
she something not loud, yeah.
But she wouldn't like come in and go like, it's 5 a.m. Like you need to sleep.
Yeah.
Because it's like it was all beneficial. Whereas before I would stay up till 5 a.m. literally just, I don't know, like Facebook, refresh.
Yeah. Watching Netflix.
YouTube, refresh.
Yeah, man. But
well, Netflix wasn't about really at that point.
Yeah, true. What it was, but it was the disc one. Do you remember Love Film?
Yes.
That was our version of Netflix. I used to use that. I used to get DVDs. What I used to love, to be fair, I used to love going to Blockbuster and just standing there and being like, oh, what do we watch?
Yeah,
I have to find it.
that was sick.
I was gonna say, I can't remember what it was. It's gone. It's gone.
That's cool.
It's gone. Yeah, cool story, bro.
All right. Well, I think that's that question done.
Yeah.
You got one more?
Yeah, I got one saved.
Oh, how long have we been going?
It doesn't say.
I don't know. Yeah, I don't know how you read this.
It's because I usually hold on.
Randolph has it up on the laptop.
Bro, where's my mouse? Oh, there it is.
I don't know how he really does it. Like, I don't know what you're reading.
Here, look here.
Where?
1 hour 27. 1 hour 27.
Oh, so it just starts at 1.
Yeah, starts at 1. So it says now 2 hours 30, but it means 1 hour 30.
Okay.
But when you start a new project, it goes back to a different view.
Okay.
But the last few ones I've had it saved as a preset. So anyway, okay. Oh, we had this one, but we might do this one another time.
Okay, and then don't do that one.
Yeah. Okay.
I don't know what you told me.
Okay, so I don't have a question, but I have some facts.
Okay.
I saw these on Reddit, and these were facts for a 4-year-old.
Facts for a 4-year-old. Okay.
But we ain't that smart in like.
We ain't that smart.
So I'm telling you these facts. Okay. Right. So
I'm gonna tell you if I know any of them.
pineapples used to be so expensive that people would rent them as a centerpiece for their party.
You sure these are real facts?
Yeah. Who would make that up?
People that know that people like you will believe it.
That's interesting though if it's true.
If it's true.
I think it's true. Come on, man.
Are you sure these are facts?
Yeah.
Okay, read the next one.
I think it's fake.
What's the next one?
Scotland's national animal is the unicorn.
Just Google that. I feel like that actually might be true, you know.
I'm Googling Scotland's national animal. Oh, it's a unicorn.
Yeah, I was going to say, I think I've heard that one.
Oh, okay. Okay, moving on then.
Okay.
A single strand of spaghetti is a spaghetto.
Type in spaghetto. We're fact checking.
Yeah, noun, spaghetto.
Oh my God. These are all true.
At birth, a baby panda is smaller than a mouse. That makes sense though.
Damn.
No, actually, mice are small. Depends what type of mouse, right?
It's still like, this big.
Yeah.
That's
Tiny panda.
mad.
Yeah.
That's like a gummy bear.
Yeah. I'd love a gummy bear.
It actually looked like one too.
Does he still have loads of sweets?
I don't think so.
Damn it. Violin bows are usually made from horsehair. I think I knew that one.
I think I knew that. I'd heard that before.
Yeah.
Played the violin when I was younger.
The colour red doesn't make bulls angry. They're colourblind.
I've heard that before.
What probably makes bulls mad is the guy stood there like tempted.
It's like waving it.
Yeah,
Like,
I'm pretty sure they like starve them and stuff, don't they, to make them mad beforehand
Yeah,
and then make them angry. That's a stupid sport, isn't it?
it is. It's
Herring
not sport.
Yeah, it's not sport. Well, it's a stupid thing. Herring fish communicate with flatulence.
They fart.
Is that what flatulence means?
Yeah. Or
Damn,
gas.
Imagine. Barry, what?
That's like Harry. Harry talks through farts.
cool joke, bro. Okay.
Thanks.
No, sorry. I was saying cool joke to Barry, but as you said your joke.
Harry talks through farts. You went cool joke, bro.
Sorry. It snows metal on planet Venus. That is sick. Didn't Toby say it snows diamonds somewhere?
Yeah, I've heard that. I've heard the diamonds one before.
Imagine like in like 2030 we're living in. Well, sorry, no. In like 3000 we're living on Venus.
I mean, I don't think we'll be about then.
No, like we as humans, and then like the weatherman will be like, okay, so in Vandon, which is the Venus version of London,
Sure.
we're gonna have 23 degrees today, but it is gonna rain metal, so I would suggest you stay inside.
Or take a very strong umbrella.
Yeah.
You see the other day there was, what do you call it? Where it's like ice, hail. There was hail. I
Ice.
forgot. There was hail falling, and it was like big chunks of hail.
Yeah, they can be.
But it was like the film. Is the film called 2020? Is that no?
I haven't seen that. The Day After Tomorrow.
Day After Tomorrow, where it starts like.
Haven't seen it.
There's that.
I think I saw.
There's a scene in that where hail comes down and they're like the size of tennis balls.
Did you ever download a film when you were younger and it wasn't finished yet?
No.
I remember seeing Wolverine Origins. Remember that one?
Yeah.
It wasn't finished. Bro, so like they're on a plane, right?
What?
They're on a plane, bro, and it was just a plane with green screen behind it. It wasn't finished yet. It's a bit weird. Honestly, it was so funny. And like they would just be talking in a room and just like grey, like the gamma.
You sure you weren't watching like behind the scenes?
No, bro, it was legit because it was the film.
Oh my
It was just not finished yet. It was weird, like no CGI. That's the first and last time I ever watched like a pirated video. Garlic attracts leeches, which I mean, I didn't know that, but I mean, leeches do like anything, right?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah. In 1992, I heard this one. A shipping crate full of 28,000 rubber ducks fell off a ship. They kept washing up for years.
That sounds like a pun.
No, it's not a pun, but they actually did that. They actually did that on purpose to check tides and to check like the direction of which way the sea goes. So if you found one, I think if you found one and then gave it back, you would get like money or something. Because they were trying to figure out like where would they go. Imagine that you're just in the sea and it's like a rubber duck. You're like, what the hell?
300 rubber ducks just come towards you and you're like, an army.
I've not seen this species before. This wasn't on Blue Planet.
Imagine if they did a Blue Planet of like
fake animals.
Yeah, like rubber ducks. And they put like a stick and they're like the stick insect.
You guys should do like a second channel or main channel video that is called like Blue Sidemen or something. And you get a voice talking over and just describing like you guys doing different things.
Yeah, we should hire a voice actor.
Yeah.
Do like David Attenborough style.
That'd be sick, you know. Like Harry's there just like playing football or something. It's like, here is a wild Harry.
It's like the wild Harry speaks to his friend through flatulence.
Yeah. That'd be really cool. That'd be really cool.
Is that all the facts?
Yeah, that's what I've got. I've got the other one that we're going to talk about. We'll do that for the future.
Okay. Well, yeah, that's it for today. We are going to film another one tomorrow, as we said, for next week.
Yeah.
I'm still surprised we're doing this every week.
I know, we've smashed it. We're doing really well.
And as we said, feel free to check out Randolph's Going Clear.
Yeah, so
go to 2 days.
Go to fanlink.to/going clear, and it'll take you to the website to pre-order.
It'll probably be out if you're listening to this 2 days after.
Yeah. We'll put a link in the description as well. But yeah, go.
Also,
go
JJ's song with Trippy Red.
Yep.
And of course, Postmates.
Yes, check out Postmates. Link in the description as well. Go to Postmates, the app, and use the code What's Good
for $100.
$100, man. That's crazy.
That's mad.
That's crazy.
So yeah, thank you guys for watching. Thank you for listening, and we'll catch you next time. Peace.
Peace.
That's my word.
I know.
Say something. Say see ya.
Bye.